The economic prospects in the index and its role in promoting and attracting investments. Oman Civil Defense and Ambulance Conference and Exhibition reviews in its second edition the latest studies, research and best practices in the field. And the Scientific Publication Support Program in its second edition discusses motivating researchers to public science and papers and in published journals and specialized databases. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Excellency Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of Gambia, received His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Saeed Al-Ma'mari, Minister of Endowments and Religious Affairs, on the sidelines of the 15th session of the Islamic Summit Conference, which was held in the Gambian capital, Banjul. The meeting reviewed bilateral relations between the two friendly countries and the importance of moving forward in achieving coexistence and peace among peoples is based on knowledge, acquaintance and recognition. The Sharia Index Forum, organized by Muscat Stock Exchange in cooperation with Al-Izz Islamic Bank, discussed the economic prospects of the index and its role in promoting investment compatible with Islamic Sharia and attracting local and foreign investments. The forum also discussed many topics about the legal dimensions of trading Sharia of Islamic companies and investment funds and their impact on the stock exchange and financial institutions. The forum witnessed a discussion session of Islamic finance and its impact on the economy, with the participation of the experts and the economic officials. The opening of the forum was held under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Saeed bin Mohammed Al-Saqri, Minister of Economy. With wide local and international participation, the second edition of the Oman Civil Defense and Ambulance Conference and Exhibition, organized by the Civil Defense and Ambulance Authority CDAA in cooperation with the relevant authorities, began in Muscat. The conference and exhibition showcased the latest studies, research and best practices in addition to innovative equipment, services and technologies in the field of civil defense, ambulance and facility, security and safety. The opening was held under the auspices of His Excellency Lieutenant General Hassan bin Muhsin Al-Shariqi, Inspector General of Police and Customs. His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al-Busaidi, Foreign Minister, made a phone call today with His Excellency Ahmed Abu Al-Ghita, Secretary General of the Arab League. During the telephonic call, the two sides exchanged views on several topics related to the activities of the Arab League and the integration of the Joint Arab Action. They also touched on bilateral Arab cooperation in various fields in a bid to serve joint interests and unity stances and approaches regarding a number of issues and challenges. Strengthening cooperation and exchanging experiences in common fields was discussed by His Excellency Sayyid Saud bin Hilal Al-Busaidi, Governor of Muscat, during his meeting with His Excellency Engineer Abdullah bin Hamad Al-Atiyah, Minister of Municipality in the State of Qatar. During the meeting, areas of scientific and research cooperation and exchange of experiences were discussed in order to establish prospects for development and cooperation between the two countries during the coming period. The approach to administrative decentralization in the governorates and the improvements on municipal affairs in all its sectors and services in the two countries were also reviewed. The Sultanate of Oman, represented by state order institution SAI, participated in the Arab Forum Strengthening Anti-Corruption Efforts, Reality and Challenges, organized by the Arab League in Cairo. The forum saw wide international participation from anti-corruption agencies of the states parties in the convention. Oman's delegation in the forum was headed by His Excellency Sheikh Ghusl bin Hilal Al-Alawi, Chairman of the State Audit Institution. The forum's program included three main sessions. The first session reviewed the impact of implementing national anti-corruption strategies. The second session addressed the role and importance of technology in reporting corruption research and investigation of corruption crimes. The third session shed light on the aspects of strengthening the role of the private sector in combating corruption in Arab states. With an aim to enhance trade, investment, relationships and experiences in various fields, a delegation from the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry met with a number of officials in the Republic of Singapore. More details in the following report. To enhance trade, investment relationships and benefit from experiences and expertise in various fields, a delegation from the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry met with a number of officials at the Singapore International Arbitration Centre during their visit to the Republic of Singapore. The centre, being its second largest in the world, introduced the Omani delegation to the services it offers to companies on both local and international levels through its branches around the world. Furthermore, the delegation toured the centre's halls, which are equipped with modern technologies.
We are here to explore different industries and grab investors to our country to make a stronger bond between both countries. And we also, for me, because I'm a business woman, my main focus is SMEs, which is small, medium enterprises. And for me, the most important thing is meeting people from the same industry.
In addition, the Chamber's delegation was briefed on the achievements of one of the largest clean energy contracting companies, particularly in the field of solar energy. The company has signed a project to install solar panels in the Manah 1 project within the Wilaya of Manah in Al-Dakhiliya Governorate to produce 300 megawatts of energy.
It was our pleasure to welcome the delegation from the Chamber of Commerce in Oman today and to share our experiences with international arbitration at Singapore. It was great to hear the insights and views of the members from Oman and to exchange thoughts on how arbitration can help the business community the world over.
We had very fruitful meetings, starting with the Singapore Urban Redevelopment Center. And then we also visited one of the companies specialists in producing green energy. And now we are at the Singapore International Arbitration Center. Extremely fruitful discussions and presentations by the team here, and a world-class arbitration center that we would like to work with and have better collaboration.
The delegation from the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry also visited the Urban Redevelopment Authority building, where they learned about its achievements in planning, development and infrastructure, where they were introduced also to Singapore's journey of development as well as the key standards of urban planning. Still to come in our news bulletin. To provide better care for children with disabilities, the Association of Early Intervention for Children with Disabilities inaugurates its building at the airport Heights. Welcome back to the newsroom from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation organized a workshop aimed at introducing the Scientific Publication Support Program to the scientific research community. The event was presided over by Her Excellency Dr. Rahma bint Ibrahim Al-Mahrouqiya, Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation. More details in the following report by Saleh Al-Rahbi.
In a significant step forward aimed at increasing the number of outstanding scientific research papers eligible for publication in ranked journals and peer-reviewed periodicals, and to elevate the global ranking of universities in the Sultanate of Oman, the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation held a workshop to introduce the Scientific Publication Support Program.
The Publication Support Program is actually a new program that was launched last year in September, so that was the first call for the program. Now we have already opened the second cycle of this program, and the aim of this workshop is mainly to promote for the program and to increase the number of applications. Last cycle we received applications actually from 14 research institutes, which are basically universities and colleges. And the total number of applications last year was 103 applications. This year, our aim is to increase both the total number of research institutes that participate with us, as well as increasing the total number of applications through this program.
During the workshop, attendees had the opportunity to learn from researchers who shared their success stories after benefiting from the first cycle of the Scientific Publication Support Program.
I'm presenting actually my paper that I published 2 years ago, and basically discussing a study done at the Sultan Qaboos University Hospital, seeing the effect of a cyclovir in kidney function in hospitalized patients in general medicine. And it is one example of several projects that we have done. I'm sharing my experience with other researchers from Oman to see how we can, as a researcher, to improve our publication mission in this country.
The Program for Scientific Publication Support aligns with the goals of Oman Vision 2040, which prioritizes the development of a knowledge-driven economy and enhanced educational outcomes to ensure sustainable growth and increased global collaboration.
This initiative reflects the government's commitment to investing in its intellectual capital and showcasing its scholarly contributions on a global scale. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, Saleh Al Rahbi, Muscat.
Thank you, Saleh, for this report. Rear Admiral Saif bin Nasser Al-Rahbi, Commander of the Royal Navy of Oman, received Major General Muniruddin, Director General of the International Military Cooperation of the Joint Chiefs Staff of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan and his accompanying delegation. During the meeting, the two sides discussed several matters of mutual concern. The two sides also held the Omani-Pakistani Joint Program meeting. Rear Admiral Ali bin Abdullah Al-Shidi, Commandant of the National Defence College, received a delegation from the National Defence College of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, headed by Lieutenant General Muhammad Saif Al-Alam, Commandant of the college. During the meeting, they discussed a number of topics of mutual concern, and the delegation was briefed about the college and its facilities, as well as modern equipment. Major General Hamid bin Ahmed Sakroon, head of the Academy of Strategic and Defence Studies, also received Bangladeshi delegation from the National Defence College. During this meeting, the two sides discussed several academic matters of common concern. John Kieran Company launched its third expansion in the Sultanate of Oman with the Seven Seas Oil Company by introducing new equipment represented by a 3D scanner and a surface preparation machine. The new service center in the Sultanate of Oman came to enhance the qualitative value and sustainability in the region. It will also be a milestone in the sector by providing the services and technologies the local companies in the oil and industry sector need, and this will be the first of its kind in the Sultanate of Oman. The ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Muhsin bin Hamad Al-Hadrami, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Energy and Minerals. With an aim to provide better care and services for children with disabilities, the Association of Early Intervention for Children with Disabilities inaugurated their building at the airport heights. More details in the following report. The Association of Early Intervention for Children with Disabilities inaugurated the building at Airport Heights under the patronage of His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Sabti, Minister of Health.
I would like to thank His Majesty and the government of Oman to do this amazing project for the children with special needs. This early intervention center that Sabah Bahlani has worked so hard to kick off is going to help our communities, our future generations, to prepare them to become part of the community.
This building of the association was constructed through donations from various private and government companies as part of their CSR programs and initiatives, where the patron of the event thanked all the supporting companies for their valuable contributions.
We as Ishraka, part of Kim Ramdas, are 100% behind Sabah's efforts, and we will continue to support this need in our country with the bottom of our heart.
Facilities and services include the startup section for income generation activities, daycare, a swimming pool, a gym, a dining area, a kitchen and rehabilitation. It's noteworthy to mention that this is the only association in the Sultanate of Oman that offers early intervention services for infants, at-risk children and children with various disabilities who are in dire need of these services. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Sharia Index Forum discusses in Muscat the economic prospects of the index and its role in promoting and attracting investments. Oman Civil Defence and Ambulance Conference and Exhibition reviews in its second edition the latest studies, research and best practices in this field. And the Scientific Publication Support Program in its second edition discusses motivating researchers to publish scientific papers in published journals and specialized databases. With that, we do come to the end of this news bulletin here from the Sultanate of Oman television. From all of us in the newsroom and the studios, it is good night, stay safe, and have a blessed one.